Setting up a form for your n8n is super easy with Form0, and now you can safely connect your form with your n8n Webhooks with powerful authentication options. So let me show you how. So let's assume this is the form that's connected to your webhook, which looks something like this. This is a simple webhook, and by default it would have authentication set to none, which is very dangerous because anyone can access your webhook, right? This is not something that we want. So let's change it to something like basic auth, and let me set up a simple credentials here. So let me just say admin and admin here, right? Same for both. So this is not something that you want to use in real world applications, but for this demo this is okay. So right now it's saved, and I can just click on save. Now if I just try to submit this form, right, it's going to fail because it says unauthorized, right? So this form is not authorized to make submissions to your authenticated webhook, right? So let's set up the same over here. So by default it would have no authentication as usual, so you can set up the same authentication that you set up for your webhook, right? So basic auth, and add in the same credentials, admin, and you can just click on test connection. It's going to make a simple request with the same credentials and see if everything goes fine, and if everything's fine it's going to save it. Now let's just make a simple request again. If I do that, perfect, now it's submitted. So we just take a look again over here in the executions. I can see my data which I sent over through the form, right? So not just that, basic auth, like the name says, it's very basic. Usually you would want to use something very secure and more powerful. So for that case I would recommend using JWT auth. So you can just select that and configure the credentials over here as usual, and set up the same credentials inside your Form0 dashboard for the form that you want to connect, right? And once that's done, you can just click on test connection and save. And that's it. With just a few clicks, your webhook is now secure and only accessible by your form. So try it out with Form0 and keep your integrations safe and reliable.